I came to make with a project that I wanted to work on, which and I thought I'd spend a week making that. And actually what I ended up doing is using that project as a way to explore different ways of working.
Annaghmakerrig is just beautiful. Annaghmakerrig has stolen my heart.
The grounds itself are really the thing, you know, like being here, like in the isolation, it's quite a monastic kind of like place to be, and just the scale of things and the history of the site as well. It seems like a very supportive container to be kind of to engage in research or to be alone with the work.
Because it's this beautiful house, but also I guess the story of the house being given to artists or to allow artists to work in feels like the house has now been designed so there's lots of cubby holes to sit away and think, there's studios to make in, and I guess more importantly there's this big kitchen table, and the idea that we all eat together means that those conversations that happen aren't staged or formal, they're just kind of ongoing. So through the week you have this kind of deepening of conversation.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's kind of, it's very, it's ups and downs, where one minute you feel like, oh yeah, it's like, you know, it's sorted, like that's what I'll do, and then the next minute you think, oh, that's an awful thing to do. So it's kind of always kind of swings and roundabouts or whatever, but yeah, it's the whole time it feels really useful, like you feel like you're in the right place the whole time.
My favourite part of the week has been meeting all these people who I didn't know before. It's terrifying because people sometimes seem like they are really clear in their process, which can be very intimidating. But very quickly you realise that everyone is asking themselves the same questions and doubting themselves and constantly re-investigating all the questions that when you're working on your own you can feel like nobody else feels like this.
Having dinner made for you, having lunch made for you, having like all the kind of normal survival things are taken care of, and then there's actually very little, even in any semblance of the schedule, there's very little that you have to go to or you have to be at, so your time just kind of expands. Like it's like you just always have loads and loads and loads of time.
Sometimes that's someone else talking about a project that's completely unrelated to yours, and something just sparks, like a synapse goes off. Or yeah, kind of drinking, walking around the lake, eating, like those things are also part of the making process.
The mentors have like so much experience and kind of trial and error kind of anecdotes and kind of like connections to different artists all over the world or whatever, and like 20 minutes of talking to any one of them is like so valuable.
Because to call them mentors sounds very formal, and it's not so formal. And I guess there's a mix. I mean, they're all artists or curators or, you know, kind of working creatively.
It's a really great thing when you meet someone who's in a mentorship context who you can meet as on a kind of equal basis. So Annie's been really key in terms of facilitating like the journey through the week, but also kind of meeting us as artists in our own regard.
It's been great to have this week of gently thinking about it, and now it's time to get on and get on and make it. So we'll see how that goes.
The food is plentiful, diverse and delicious, and the dinner ladies are amazing, the kindest people in the world.